This is a live special edition of WCIA 3 News at 6:30. Road to Farm Progress.
Good evening. I'm Jessica Coons here with Stu Ellis, and we've got a very exciting half hour coming up for you. It is the eve of the Super Bowl of Agriculture in Macon County. We are in Progress City, in Decatur for the Farm Progress Show. Thousands of people expected to come in here over the next few days.
Oh, 150,000 people, let's say, not only from every state in the union, but 40, 50, maybe 60 foreign countries. And that's the neat part about it. Decatur and the Progress City have become really a global home for agribusiness.
Absolutely. And I want to talk a little bit about the weather because that's made an impact on the next few days.
That's exactly right. Had a half inch of rain here, kind of a gully washer last night, and another gully washer today. But the half inch last night caused the Farm Progress folks to scrub tomorrow's field demonstrations. That includes harvesting and tillage, and we're going to find out about those when Don Torty of Farm Progress comes up here in just a moment.
So a lot of good information coming up for you in the next few minutes. I want to run through some facts about the Farm Progress Show. If you didn't know, it's billed as the largest outdoor farm show in the U.S. It is known for its field demonstrations, which you heard about, which are complete with more than 300 acres of corn harvest, tillage, and stock baling demos. Like most of the Midwest, planting conditions at the show site were less than ideal this year, but corn went into the ground on May 17th, and it's on track for a late August harvest. So we've got a lot more information coming up for you right now. I am going to talk for a minute here with Terry Hamill, the director of the Decatur Convention and Visitors Bureau. And Terry, this is such a big weekend for Macon County. Can you talk a little bit about what you can expect from your side of things?
It is. You know, I was just sitting here waiting, watching all the different cars go by, and I counted 7 different states just in like a 5-minute period. So that right there can reassure people about the economic impact that the show has. Just in hotel motel tax, food and beverage tax, you know, any place they want to spend their money is a plus for us.
And what sort of prep do you do going into this week?
We started back in January. We help with the embassy letters, so our main focus is to help, you know, facilitate the vendor dinner tomorrow night, so you're all invited. We also help get the embassy letters out for all the international visitors that need to be able to have a letter to come to our area. So we kind of work on that starting in January, and we have over 25 different countries, you know, so far that needed to be able to have vendor dinner letters.
It's really incredible where people come from, how many people come to see everything. What do you most look forward to over the next 3 days?
You know, the very first thing that I love to do is I come very, very early, even before my staff, and I love to get in a golf cart and I go and I ride around as the sun comes up and personally get to see all of the different booths and stuff that I don't get to see when I'm working the show. So that, and sometimes we get a lot of international visitors that we get to see every other year, so they know to look for us and they're excited and they share family stories and stuff. So it's kind of like a little reunion every other year.
A lot of fun. So if you're at home thinking about going this year, you should come.
Yes, it'd be great for you to come. You know, even if you're not a farmer, these things alone are amazing. I mean, my grandfather was a farmer back in Missouri, and I was just thinking how unbelievably blown away he'd be to see all the equipment and the new designs and things to, you know, ride around and have air conditioning in your tractor.
Pretty neat.
Great.
All right, Terry, thank you so much. We are now going to send it back over to Stu with someone who knows this Farm Progress Show very well.
Welcome back, and we are joined right now by Don Torty. Don is Senior Vice President for Sales and Special Events for Farm Progress. And Don, we had a little bit of a shower last night, changed somewhat of the perspective for the show here tomorrow, I think.
Well, the key thing, first of all, this small shower, these permanent sites like in Decatur are outstanding. So, Stu, thanks for all you did to help bring that here 8 shows ago. Hard to believe. But, yes, things have dried out. These streets are fantastic. We won't have field demonstrations tomorrow. We're not planning on that. But otherwise, the show goes on. Everything's good.
And here at the show, there's so many new things. AGI, Ag Growth International, has a massive installation.
That was our biggest construction project this summer here on the grounds. They've continued to buy companies, and what they've done up there is certainly worth coming just to see.
And autonomous tractors are going to be on display.
yes, you can go out into field demonstrations and not just see them on display, but actually see them in working, which is pretty darn cool.
It is, and your executive editor, Willie Vogt, really called this the year of the tractor. He says there are 9 companies that have brand new huge tractors. I got to test drive one the other day.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, you look, it's been an interesting year in agriculture. That's a nice way of putting it, right? Yet these companies are bringing this great new technology out, and certainly these new tractors are no exception.
And not only tractors, but seed technology galore. And crop protectants everywhere.
You'd be hard-pressed to go in any exhibit here and not see the latest in technology, whether that be hardware or software.
And that's why you'd like to see everybody here. We'd like to see everybody here. And we hope everybody will come out here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to the Farm Progress Show.